Nyx Assassin can be really troublesome to play this Ember in a lot of situations.
And as was mentioned in that pre-game interview too, you know, Gojira, Nyx Assassin, very much one of the supports of the tournament, it really feels like, in terms of heroes. I mean, what makes this so good right now? He's still got a mango and a stun back in 7 seconds.
I mean, he
might be a little
dead.
Maybe he can get the deny. No, won't be able to do so. So Crit will manage to chase him down and get that first blood.
Didn't actually find anything though. Nightfall, still level 5.
Might be able to get Gojira here. A Frostbite. And with both spells on cooldown, has the Ferric Fire, but another leap's there from Crit. He'll get and take the kill. Chris able to find flight in return back in the river.
About last game, it's like everyone had a disable. This time, it's the Nyx and the Lash that he has to worry about mostly, so a lot freer of time. But Carapace is really annoying.
It is very.
So
very much. Bottom Nightfall having to drop the roll straight away to give him a chance to run.
Uh-oh.
And Whisper, Primal split to the ready, and already a bit of a body block coming in with K1 and the micro of his illusions. Leaves no escape for Nightfall. So Raw expended, wasn't able to get out alive. At the same time, at another entry point of the jungle, they find Crit hovering around the stairs. At the moment, sitting the lowest of the cores in terms of net worth, but if anything, from his previous performances are to go by, you know that Whisper's going to be catching up very, very soon. Always ends up incredibly rich here, even from the offlane position.
And he wants to be a little bit more like active of moving around, just because he doesn't want to sit in the lane versus a lifestealer so much. So look for these constant kills and pressure on lanes.
Yeah, and of course we'll get to the point in this game where it's K1 playing a Naga Siren. He's going to be soaking up all the waves. He'll be taking the majority of the farm that presents itself on the map. So a bit, sort of a different spread of value that you'll expect to see grow for each of Beast Coast cores this time round.
See what he can find. Whisper shows himself. He's quite durable though.
The split still on cooldown. TP reactions coming in. See if EG can get the kill quick enough. They're struggling to kill him at sort of the pace that they would hope for. ARTEEZY continues to push on, will get him. They lose Crit in return. We'll see if ARTEEZY can get out of this. He has the Infest, is able to jump.
Towers on the side of EG early game. Beast Coast not able to set that tempo yet.
Might be able to get Stinger here. Fly. He's got him. Quick Frostbite, and the setup's there for ARTEEZY to pick up a nice bit of bonus gold. Gets the kill.
Look at his positioning there, a little aggressive there from Stinger.
I mean, he's been sort of living life up on this top area of the map for quite some time. Arrow, that's swiftly done there. Arrow is already coming in, and Arbed able to make sure that Chris is held in position for it to hit bang on target.
Pretty much set up for a kill, and now the Roche.
Okay, yeah, I mean, the Beastmaster in his army. Decent damage as well from ARTEEZY. They can tank this up with the summons and look to go for this.
Yep. Oh, they're rotating over though.
They're taking it down pretty quick though, EG. So Beast Coast, they'll have to make a move soon if they want to try and stop this.
They do have this swing in a second. The Naga's not.
It's already gone. Arbed able to get the kill, get the Aegis. We'll see Beast Coast now popping the ultimates. Whisper leading him with the primal split, but EG, they themselves are split up.
Look at Crit.
I think they're going to see him now. Moonlight comes to an end, so Crit will die.
Oh, and also they catch Fly, it looks like.
Arbed's also got to be a bit cautious. He has the Remnant at the ready to dodge the split up. But indeed, the two supports are going to be in trouble. Fly's going to do a fair bit of damage to Whisper with the ultimate, but he will still slowly die back up towards the mid. Actually, Gojira's able to get the stun out of the two of them, but Nightfall, Brian has the roll ready, turns towards Gojira to take out the Nyx Assassin, and now ARTEEZY's ready to chase down more, gets a double, takes out Stinger. As EG might be able to keep this fight going. Change there from Arbed, but he's starting to lose his mana. Chris turns, looks for the stun, but nice sidestep there from Arbed. Arbed still ticking down very low. That's the Aegis gone. As he's down the ones, they've got to be careful about this Lesh. Chris charging through the middle of the fight. So able to burn down Nightfall so they can kite him out and control him further. TPs are coming in. They're surrounding the Leshrac, but they're being careful how they commit for this. They know that Chris is very, very strong here on the Lesh. And EG, they won't be able to hold him back. So Chris manages to get back out of there. A nice bit of action for EG overall. Sure, you know, Beast Coast, they're able to take that Aegis quite quickly out of the hands of Arbed, but ARTEEZY able to turn up, get some kills. He's got a continued clean scoreline here, 4-0-0 on the Lifestealer, and enough money to pick up that Sanj. So now between the Maelstrom, the Armlet, and the Sanj, this Lifestealer is pretty darn strong. 17 minutes in, he can absolutely turn up to these fights as we've seen, and he's not easy for Beast Coast to deal with.
No, absolutely not, Chris. We've got the arrow on him.
Gojira's ready to back him up, turns with the stun. We'll hold back Crit with that stun, and now Chris turns, heals up with the Bloodstone. Gets the split up onto Fly. Crit tries to leap away, still ends up dying to the DPS.
Still difficult.
See how they can start it off around the board. Fly.
Stinger.
Got the Frostbite, they'll go for the Roar on Stinger. Nightfall commits it with the BKB, they want to kill off the Chen, they'll do so very quickly. See if they can chase for more, they'll look towards K1. It's back up to the safety of his own high ground, and looks like EG, they'll just manage to get the one kill for now with that commitment.
Okay.
With the Roar down, they might have to be careful themselves. Arbed steps forward, pops the dust, will be able to dodge out the stun. Arrow ends up getting blocked by the creep here from Beast Coast, so no connection there.
That was pretty close. Almost gets Carapist, almost gets stunned from the Lesh. Net can't quite. That was a little scary.
Whisper does pop the split. He's going to try and set up for some kills here around them. It will get Fly.
Yeah, I think he's like, they're just avoiding us constantly. Like, he just wants to look for something to use that split. And now Roche is up.
Roche is indeed. It's there and ready. They could definitely look to just step into the pit and start going for this. They have the song to rely on if they need to bail out or sort of set up a fight outside of the pit. And EG, only the 4 of them up.
It's
not going to be easy for EG to get in on this. You already see Kajira in his position. He's giving great info outside of the pit. In fact, he's able to line up a 2-man stun to start things off here.
Roche is gone already.
It already is. Aegis picked up on Chris. EG, they've got to run. Nightfall pots the BKB. Arbed will go with a couple of remnants, but he's still pretty close here to Beast Coast. Ends up losing his courier on the way out.
They're going to go for high ground. Flip is available, but they're going to have to pop it pretty early because that Edict.
I mean, how do they deal with this? I mean, say K1 27 minutes in, Heart and Scardy.
He held the Edict. He actually baited the glyph. He lifted his hands, canceled the animation. So they've got Edict now for the push.
Big brain stuff here from Chris.
This tower is going down. The racks also.
I think maybe more, yeah.
Uh-oh, EG.
I mean, EG's out on the map trying to pick up some farm. ARTEEZY will TP back. He is able to finish off the BKB. See if this makes much of a difference in the fights, though. Range racks will go down, and Beast Coast, they'll back off for now from pushing for the melee.
They still have 20 seconds left on split, so they maybe wait for like 10 or 15 seconds before they look for that fight. Gojira trying to catch a cheeky stun, won't get it.
There's an arcane rune in the river, though, so Chris, he'll have that ready for the next fight. Still with nearly 3 minutes on the Aegis, it's not easy for EG to jump anyone outside of the supports. Fly will start to try to start things here, and they will follow up onto Stinger. They'll get the Roar off as well.
Okay, they'll get the 2 supports. Pretty good grabs.
See if they can do anything off the back of killing the 2 supports.
They got to fix the lanes. The lanes are all constantly pushed in, either from the Naga Siren or from the Chen creeps. Their whole jungle is actually also just being farmed from Chen.
Anything aggressive and really deal with the push that's coming in, because already Chris, he's back up to the high ground on the bottom lane.
They're gonna pop the Rax glyph. Wanting really to hold on to those tier 3s. Don't have another glyph after this. Now the push continuing.
ARTEEZY is going to try and get in on the fight. Steps up towards K1. Nightfall, he has the Roar.
Got the song off.
Get the arrow as well. Rage into the BKB. So a long time here that ARTEEZY is going to be able to continue to beat in onto the Naga Siren, but it's still just not enough damage. He's only down to pretty much half health here, K1, as he backs away. They'll kill Chris. That's the Aegis gone. A quick infest here from ARTEEZY as he looks to stay alive. They'll get the opening stun onto Chris. Out to the side, though. Arbed's been held up by the split up.
K1,
ARTEEZY chase him outside of the base. K1's getting low, falls to the side. They're trying to separate K1 from the lifesteal, and they'll be able to do so. K1's fine for now. As ARTEEZY also falls back up to the high ground of his own base.
He connects.
Nice little arrow there onto Stinger. So once again, EG getting the 2 support. See what they can make a quick jump towards. In with the Remnant, Arbed. Quickly sweeping the map. He's managed to get his way over towards Chris.
Got Lotus though.
They're underneath the tier 2 arrow. Is going to hit. Crit gets the angle. That's Chris going down. EG, they'll definitely want to try and continue to fight on for more. Kajira turns with the sun onto the 2 of them. Indeed, over towards the mid lane. They have the Roar set up onto K1. No further damage output for now, though, as K1's got the backup of Stinger.
Nothing to stop the CM ult. We'll clear out all those illusions.
TP over from Whisper.
EG now looking to bail. Another net.
Catch on to Fly, so they want to try and tackle K1. I mean, ARTEEZY's going to go for the squishies first. Go straight for Stinger, takes down a second support. See if they can get K1.
East Coast.
Hold back a little bit here, EG.
Yeah, Abed, he keeps a remnant there, goes back, is starting to clean up the counter push.
We'll get a bit of setup
in the area.
Onto ARTEEZY, who'll be thrown into the air by Whisper. ARTEEZY popping the rage. He's going to try and get on top of K1. Look at the illusions out. Turns now over towards Chris. The rage finishing. ARTEEZY's got to be careful. Gets caught by the split up. We'll be able to force him back to safety. Infest into Fly. He's fine for now. He's gone. ARTEEZY trying to go for round 2, but as soon as it comes out the Infest, they catch him with the opening stun. Will manage to get the BKB off, and with that BKB duration, stays on top of Stinger. ARTEEZY now godlike. He's ready for more. Turns towards Kajira. Rage at the ready. So after the BKB comes to an end, ARTEEZY can continue to push on. In fact, no, he's going to opt to use the rest of the rage to TP out.
He gets bashed. I don't even think K1 actually got the hit on him there, but that was close. They actually got the stun there. Gojira, the 2-man stun, and catches the Lifestealer and the Beastmaster in the back, so kind of splits the fight up. EG do get pushed away.
I mean, yeah, ARTEEZY making the correct call at the last moment to get out.
BKB's cooldown, so ARTEEZY does have to be a bit careful how he uses his rage.
Absolutely, we're seeing the rage alone, not enough for ARTEEZY to rely on in the midst of a team fight.
Halberd, rage, BKB, like he actually has to be very careful how he uses these. Now he has Infest, so he has 240
They're
minutes.
gonna get the jump on Chris in the mid. The rest of BEASTCOAST to try to make an aggressive move on towards Fly, but Chris was left behind, and EG, they move immediately to punish that. So they can get around the mid now.
Ooh, might be able to get Gojira too.
But K1 is around, and the mana's gone on Arbed. K1 turns, has the root, has the bash as well, holding him in position. As he steps across, there's no saving Arbed.
I mean, his diffusers.
I think certainly so.
I think that's going to be
we'll see if they see anything
there through the spell immunity, but K1 also about to finish up a Bloodthorn. I mean, he's hitting critical mass soon. Maybe that's also why he's probably like, I'm going to buy an Aghanim soon, perhaps.
That is the thing, right? In terms of these two heroes, who's going to get the money quicker for their own Ags? It's going to be the Nagasari, and if the game continues on for longer, as mid lane, K1.
All three lanes are getting sieged.
What do you do if you're EG? You've got to do something. They're going to try. Nightfall, he's looking for a raw target, turns towards Chris.
Lotus is up.
Has to be careful as he holds back on it for now. ARTEEZY's in with the bashes. They're bringing Chris down pretty quickly. That'll be him down the ones. Arbed jumps in. He's going to get caught out by the spike carapers, but at the same time, just does get yours into the air. ARTEEZY is focusing down the Nagasari, and K1's going to get forced aside. He's able to get the soul bar. He's got the BKB up, able to charge him with the remnant, take down K1. He's ready for more. Looks over towards Gojira inside the base. ARTEEZY, he'll die. Chris just charging into the disco pony. Pony just destroying them all.
Holy crap.
And
Chris just killed them all.
And there's no buyback on ARTEEZY. He's a hell of a lot short on the gold here. 1,500 gold he does not have here to get back in on the action.
Chris isn't done.
They're going to try and hold with the three of them. And indeed, Chris is ready to chase him back up towards the fountain. Runs down Nightfall, and he's not done yet. He's full HP, and he's got plenty of mana to play with. The buyback comes out from Arbed. As EG, they scramble back towards the fountain. They've got to try and hold and keep their cool here for 50 seconds now without ARTEEZY.
They're going to get megaed. And there's still the cheese as well on Chris. Oh my god, dude, the damage that he did. They focus fired K1, but they ignored the Lesh for a bit. Look at this 12,800 damage.
This is at least going to be the mega creeps here. Can they really slow down BEASTCOAST for this 30 seconds? I don't know if they can.
I don't know if they can. 30 seconds seems like a big window. This Edict is about to come back up. It's got the 25 talent too.
The first tier 4 falls. The second shortly to come.
It's going
The
down,
Ancient's
Owen.
exposed. As BEASTCOAST, they're looking to close it up. EG, they'll go for one final attempt at holding back BEASTCOAST, but they're just focusing the Ancient. EG, there's nothing to be done. GG, it's called. BEASTCOAST will be moving on. And this is the end of the road for Evil Geniuses this year.
Oh my, South America has taken out EG. Back-to-back series, 2-0 both times. Oh my god. BEASTCOAST, the team that got EG.